Hi everyone, welcome to Everything Data Analytics, and here we make data simple, practical and very powerful. So whether you're just starting your analytics journey or leveling up your skill, everything I teach here is very clear, actionable, designed to help you master your skill faster. So today tutorial we're going to be talking about build how to build your data analytics portfolio projects, so building your data analytics portfolio project. So as a data analyst, I won't struggle to showcase my skills to employers, and I realized that the skill is starting small and documenting your project. Like I realized how important it is to document your project clearly, and this is what makes it or makes you very noticeable and to employer. So I'm going to be sharing different steps on how to build or portfolio project, and these are the steps that I've used to build my home portfolio project, which I used to create my portfolio website, which I'm going to be showing us in our next video. And as a data analyst, you might have struggled in the past how to build portfolio project. Is it a big deal? It's actually not a big deal. It's just for you to follow steps, and these steps, they are simple, they are clear, and I've designed this step in a way to in a structured way to be able to help you to build your home and document your portfolio project. So I'm going to be sharing this step one after the other, and I'm going to explain each of these steps to us. So building your portfolio project requires steps, which I'm going to be showing us right away. So now the first step is actually pick one data set in any area. So our first step is to pick one data set in any area you are interested in. And this step help you to stay motivated and also make it easier to explain your insights in a very confident way. To pick one data and not many, and make sure that the data you are interested in is something that you are curious about. Like, let's say for example, you want to talk about the HR, sales data, finance, healthcare, or social media. So when you are interested in this topic, you will be motivated, you stay motivated and also understand the data faster. So at this stage of data picking, your data should be, number one, easy to manage, number two, simple and structured, number three, realistic. That is, it must be similar to what company actually use. By the time that company or recruiter view your portfolio website, they can relate to what you are saying, like, oh, this person actually know what he or she is doing. Take for example, you want to talk about an HR data with employee details and performance. You want to talk about sales data showing product revenue and date. Also, you want to talk about social media data with likes, comments, reach, engagement, and all the likes. So the goal of the first step is not to be perfect. The goal is to practice solving a real problem with data set. So once you pick your data set, you are ready to move on to the next stage, which is data cleaning. That is, you want to clean how to clean your data and analyze the data. So this next stage is where real data works begin. This is where real data works begin. So data cleaning means preparing the data so it is accurate and usable. And this includes fixing or removing any data that is not usable for your analysis, correcting error and duplicates, making sure all your data type, data type like the date, number, text, they are in the right format. And also if you want to rename your data, your column, so that they are clear and readable. So after cleaning this data, after cleaning your data, we move on to analysis. That's data analytics. This is where you ask different questions. Question like, what pattern do I see in my data? In my What trends stand out? What problem or opportunity does this data reveal? So you might also use some basic calculation like the average, total, or you want to use different things that you can use to analyze your data, like you want to group, you want to filter or compare category. So the goal of this second step is to turn your raw data into meaningful information. So when employers review your portfolio, they don't just want to clean chart, they don't just want clean chart, they want to see that you understand how to prepare data and also think analytically. That is just the goal. So, and this brings us to the next one, which is creative visual and summarize insight. After you have cleaned your data and analyzed your data, it's time to bring your data, it's time to bring your findings to life, and which brings us to data visualization. So data visualization simply means turning numbers into charts that are easy to understand. So use like you are using visual like bar charts or charts like bar charts, line charts, table, dashboard to highlight trends, comparison, and key pattern. So your goal is not just to use many charts. Your goal is to use the right chart in this step. Your goal is to use the right chart for the right of analysis. So once your visuals are ready, you summarize your ready and summarize your insight. This clearly means you are explaining what is happening in the data, why does it matter, what decision are action and or action can be taken. Like for example, you work on a sales data and you have seen like you explain sales increased by 20% in quarter three due to higher online purchases, or you are working on HR data and you explain that employee attrition is higher in the first year, suggesting a need for better onboarding. These are the things you are explaining in your visuals. So you always explain your insight in simple language, like you explain in simple language as if you are speaking to a non-technical audience. So this step shows employers that you can tell a story with data and not just analyze it. And our last step, which is the main thing, you add your portfolio project to your portfolio website. I'm going to be doing a video on how to create portfolio website. I'm going to be doing that video and I'm going to post it. So make sure you subscribe so that you won't miss any of this video. You will see all these steps. So how to add your you had your portfolio website. So now that your project is complete, it's time to show your work. Show it in your website. You can add your portfolio website, or it might be a PDF file if you are just starting. This is where employers can see how you think and solve problems, not just your tools. For each project, I'm going to be telling you what to do. You make sure you include a short project title, the problem or the question you were trying to answer, the data set used, the tools you work with, Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, or any skill you work with, maybe Lucas or Google Studio, key visual or dashboard screenshot, a clear summary of insights and recommendation. So this will help employer to understand that, oh, this you know how to do this. You keep the layer clean and also easy to read. So one strong, well-documented project is better than many weak ones. So this steps turns your practice into proof of skill. I'm going to come again. For each of your projects, make sure you include number one, a project title. Number two, the problem or question you were trying to answer. Number three, the data set you used. I've shared example of data set. Number four, the tools you work with, whether you use Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python. And this will help employers to know, or recruiter to understand that, oh, you know how to use this tool. Number 5, key visual or dashboard screenshot. Just you put a screenshot of your dashboard. And last one is a clear summary of insight and recognition. So one thing I want you to know that is your portfolio is your evidence that you are ready for real world data work. Like you are ready for real world data work. Your portfolio is your evidence. So I'm going to give you the last tip, that you make sure that your portfolio, you keep it clean, show process, and document what you have done during this data analysis process, and explain your report. So I want you to comment what project you want to start, and subscribe for your weekly career tip. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for excellence. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, comment, give me your feedback, and share. Bye for now.